In a quiet, peaceful town, there once lived an old man named Rahim. He was a kind and loving father who had poured his entire soul into raising his only son, Ayan. Rahim believed his son was a precious gift, a trust from Allah. He worked tirelessly, day and night, selling almost everything he owned just to ensure Ayan received the best education. He would often tell his son with a gentle smile, "A son is a blessing, a gift from Allah. Always remember, treat your parents with the utmost respect, for Jannah, or paradise, is said to lie beneath their feet." Years flew by like a gentle breeze. Ayan grew up, completed his education, and married a young woman named Sarah. But Sarah had a different view of family. She didn't like the idea of living with her father-in-law. Soon she began to plant seeds of doubt and discontent in Ayan's mind. She would whisper to him in private, "Why should we be the ones to take care of your father? He's lived his life. You have your own life to build now, your own future to think about." Slowly but surely these words began to change Ayan. The once humble and respectful son started to drift away from his father. The change was heartbreaking. He started speaking harshly to Rahim, his voice sharp and dismissive. The shared meals, the warm conversations, the simple moments of sitting together, they all vanished. Eventually, blinded by his wife's influence and his own growing selfishness, Ayan made a decision that would haunt him forever. He sent his aging father to a small rundown house at the very edge of the village, far from their home, far from his life. Through all this, Rahim never uttered a word of complaint. His heart was heavy, but his spirit remained unbroken. Every evening, without fail, he would sit outside that lonely house, on a worn-out wooden bench, gazing at the setting sun. With tears welling up in his eyes, he would raise his hands in prayer, his voice a soft whisper carried by the wind. "Ya Allah, my Lord, please protect my son. Protect him from ever feeling the same pain, the same loneliness that I feel today. Guide him, for he is my son, and I love him." He held on to his faith, his love for his son unwavering despite the deep wound in his heart. More years passed. The seasons changed, and life in the village went on. One quiet afternoon, Rahim passed away. He died peacefully in his sleep, alone in that old house, clutching a faded photograph of Ayan from his childhood, a small smiling boy held lovingly in his father's arms. The news of his death reached Ayan, who felt a brief pang of something he couldn't name, but he quickly buried it and moved on with his life. Time, as it always does, continued its relentless march forward. The wheel of life turned. Ayan, who was once a young man, was now old himself. His hair had turned gray, his back was stooped, and his steps were slow. His own son, Hamza, had grown up and gotten married. And then, one day, Ayan heard a chilling echo from the past. He heard the exact same words that had once poisoned his own mind, now being spoken by his daughter-in-law to his son Hamza. "Why should we have to care for your father?" she complained. "He's old, he's sick, he's a burden. We have our own lives to lead." History began to repeat itself with devastating accuracy. Hamza started doing the very same things Ayan had done to Rahim. He ignored his father, shouted at him in frustration, and pushed him away, making him feel like an unwanted guest in his own home. The respect and love that a father deserves were replaced with impatience and neglect. One evening, broken and alone, Ayan found himself sitting under the very same tree where his father Rahim used to pray. The weight of his actions, the memory of his own cruelty, came crashing down on him. As tears streamed down his wrinkled face, he looked up at the sky and whispered, his voice trembling with regret, "Ya Allah, this is my punishment. This is the consequence of my actions. I forgot my father. And now my own son forgets me." As he sat there, consumed by sorrow, a gentle wind rustled the leaves of the tree. It felt as if it carried a whisper from a world beyond, a faint familiar voice saying, "My son, now you understand." This story carries a profound and timeless moral: never, ever hurt your parents. The way you treat them is a debt that life will ensure you repay. What you give is what you will receive. Islam places immense importance on honoring our parents. Their prayers can shape our destiny for the better, while their pain can bring unforeseen hardships. As the Holy Quran reminds us in Surah Al-Isra, "And your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him, and that you be kind to your parents." This isn't just a suggestion. It is a divine command. The love, sacrifice, and care they give us are immeasurable. Their happiness should be our priority, their comfort our duty. Let's not wait until it's too late to appreciate the greatest blessings in our lives. If your parents are still with you, if you are blessed to have them in your life, don't wait for a special occasion. Pick up the phone today, right now. Go to them, sit with them, and tell them how much you love them. Just say, "I love you, Ami, Abu." Those simple words can mean the world. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more reminders that can help us become better human beings. May we all be blessed with the wisdom to cherish our parents.